Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, welcome to another amazing full moon. Is it full moon? Full moon ceremony. Holy crap. Shout out to all y'all in the live chat. Apparently we got 1,000 in the live chat, or really 126, but we gonna get there. I have very, very, very exciting news to be launching something very special today. Yeah, I'm super excited. And I know y'all about to be too. I just moved into my new apartment. Been kind of busy with that. But other than that, I gotta get my baby face back in. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Are you ready for Guild Wars? Because that's what we're in. Shout out to Christy Aphrodite. Moving forward, we're definitely focusing on team building and community. So be very on the lookout. We got so much amazing new content in the works. But other than that, shout out to everyone in the live chat. As I've titled this full moon ceremony, this is the official, Guild Wars 2021. For those of you who want context, perhaps, on, Guild Wars exactly and what that is, look up on my playlist for the World War Zero, where I go into the Divine RPG. Okay, the God Conscious Simulation series. And so Divine RPG 3 and 4 is where we step into Guild Wars. Jupiter Cap, Jupiter Aqua, and might as well put Jupiter Pisces. So yeah, concerning Jupiter Aqua, right? Or rather, concerning Jupiter, shout out to King's Reign. Concerning Jupiter Aqua, right? This is where Jupiter Capricorn was the recruitment, and Jupiter Aqua is like actual Guild Wars. So over the next 6 months, you're going to be connecting with your guild. It's not really a question anymore. You're all coming together. And I'll show you a direct application of this very soon. But other than that, super random. Do you guys remember when I told y'all I was going to stop smoking and fapping? Because I know y'all see that pre-roll right there. I know y'all see that pre-roll right there. So I'm just going to let you know right now, your boy has not fapped ever since. He might have smoked, but he has not fapped once ever since he told you he was not going to fap. Can I get a round of applause? Can I get some kind of like love or whatever? I am officially no fap, my friend. I'm not even going to be smoking, really. This is just a more, you feel me? But like, I am officially in the No Fap Club. You feel me? I'm a proud member. Yeah, that's my past life. You feel me? We're in this new life right now. I just, wanted to spark up. I was feeling pretty good. But other than that, I mean, Leanne Howard asked, was it worth it? Catch me again in 90 days. Maybe when like my skin's glowing and I've awakened all my superpowers. But yeah, so far I'm like, what is it? It's damn. It doesn't feel like 8 days. This felt like a whole year. But other than that, yeah, son, 8 degrees Aries. The sun's on my Mars. It is what it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a no fat freestyle. Holy shit, that's hilarious. But other than that, damn, Gina, this is very important because we're definitely ready to, as a guild and as a group, actually put in the work to represent your guild. And when we speak of guild wars, right, what we're speaking of is, of course, the collective conscious oversoul aspect of you that has expressed itself through different soul energies with which, as a collective force, it correlates individually, with which all of you have, found each other and connected, but you're all connected by, hypothetically, this oversoul. And so oversouls are going to war with other oversouls. This is a creative way to look at it. And it's all out guild wars. It's people fighting each other, in a superficial setting. It's social media groups against other social media groups. Be on the lookout for people with, large followings of people to fight other large followings of people. Like, could you imagine if the Beehive fought the Barbs? Like, that probably never happened, but that's just an example of how crazy shit can get. Like, no place will be safe. But there's still a good 6 months for this narrative to play out. The most important thing is the developing situations of last year are set now in Aquarius. There's knowledge into this, and it's going to be crazy. And yeah, I might have to do a special live breaking down the Lil Nas X thing, because see, a lot of people are demonizing Lil Nas X. A lot of people are being angry at Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, why are you doing it? Y'all need to stop demonizing the artists. He signed a contract. You're not talking to Lil Nas X. You're talking to a product. He is a product of a label and an organization. Y'all got to stop blaming the artist, because if Lil Nas X decides to get right and get off that, they will replace him with another Lil Nas X. So you're looking at a product. You're looking at an entire production. Your anger needs to go to these executives who pay money to use influencers. That's the name of the game, my friends. And it's not a coincidence that they used an Aries representative during Aries season. The reason why this is so blatant now is because we're in the apocalypse cycle. The Antichrist vibration over the next 24 months alone is going to be so in your face. If you're not in your word, the word of God is not just the Bible, it's the truth. It could be the word spoken through the transits. The universe is the language of God. It's the word of God, right? If you're not in your word, you're going to get completely deceived. So be very careful. All right. You're dealing with a conglomerate and force that pays billions of dollars to information agencies. I mean, to get information from you. I mean, they even have technology to where they could read the patterns of your retina to know what to do, which shouldn't be surprising. But, this is just more so, it's probably some baby's blood, but it's probably just more so incentive to just be vigilant, be sober as the devil is roaming. But we don't have to blame the devil on this. Just be very, very, very mindful, especially when we take into account, once again, yeah, I didn't even watch it. Like, I don't even watch these videos because they put so much programming into it. It's all visual. They use the Pluto Sag to do this too. Be like this. Please understand, this isn't for you. They're not putting this video out for you. They're putting this video out for your kids and for your kids' kids, so that that kid can see that and be like, wow, I don't have to suppress that negative energy. I can let it out. This is not supposed to be taken seriously. They're just marketing and triggering people. They just want to use Satan to just do a good marketing ploy and just to trick people and make you think that they're satanic, but they're just getting money. Bitch, it's satanic. Like, let's not play these games. Like, we're not explaining anything. Like, you either know or you don't. And we're not explaining. The explaining is done. We in a guild. We ready to go to wars. So just let you know, this is for the kids that they're sending this to. There's no adult person who watches this shit. You're not going to find a working adult who's going to watch Lil Nas X backing that thing up for the devil. It's your children that they pushing this to. It's your children that are dancing to WAP. But Cardi B's daughter heard WAP, and Cardi B turned that song all the way off. So even she knows that children shouldn't be watching this. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Ain't nothing new. Let's stop blaming Cardi B. Let's stop blaming Lil Nas X. Let's stop blaming Megan Thee Stallion. These are artists. Artists do work too. You need to go to the source. You need to go to these executives using these artists, using these influencers. They do this on purpose so that when you get mad, you just blame the influencer. It's a telltale strategy. And you're dealing with the conglomerate force who knows information. These people pay billions and billions of dollars to information agencies like Facebook, like not QBE, but like I don't know, or Q something. I don't know that, and they have info. So like you're dealing with forces who know how to read trends. They know what people are thinking and saying on these threads. They study this. They monitor this. This is how they know what to put out there, right? This is how they know what agendas and narratives to put out there. So, a lot of this stuff writes itself. So keep that in mind. You're dealing with a force that will put out something bad, but then they'll also put out an influencer that says good things, that says woke things, that says spiritual things. And you're going to look at that influencer like, oh, wow, look, see, they're going against this bad person. I can do this. Meanwhile, both people are funded and paid for by the same machine. And you're giving the same people money. This goes on all the time. Democrats, Republicans, WWE, SmackDown, you feel me? Hip hop is WWE. So it is what it is. It's very, very, very important not to get caught up in the hype. Shout out to Drake. Don't get caught up in the hype because it's all hype. And if you remember that, marketing, entertainment, you can't even really blame the entertainment industry. Like you should know the game by now. And this is why it's Guild Wars, baby. Okay, because this cycle is getting ready to close out in Pisces next year. And once Jupiter goes into Aries and Saturn goes into Pisces, it's the end. It's the beginning of the end of the world as we know it. All right. The systematic reset that's been in play will have already kind of gone underway more so. And a lot really, depends on this year. So we're not really going to do any special ritual or ceremony. We really just want to take stock. Who have you realized yourself to be? Because by Libra season, you're going to be thugging with the guild. Thugging, not gallivanting. You're not going to be partying with the guild. Hey, light workers, I found you. You are going to be thugging. Bitch, it's a war. It's a whole guild war. And I can't even do a love and light voice because people are dying. Okay? People still think that this leaked bioterrorism agent is just some natural pandemic that started because motherfuckers eat bats and, the Chinese are just weird. No, there's nothing weird about the Chinese. There's everything weird about, elite forces who spread bioterrorism. And so please understand, my friend, because, some people don't want to acknowledge that, but you see all these people who are dying and they're using those deaths as an excuse to force this. These people who are dead are casualties of war. Need to be very careful about the idiosyncrasies of individuals, but more importantly, you need to be very, 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 very careful about the presuppositions that people mess with you with. Because if you remember that people who are dying are casualties of war and not of some pandemic, then it changes your attitude very, 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 very specifically. And we're not saying this so that you can go out and wake people up. I hope you're not the light worker who's going out and trying to wake people up, because everyone has spirit guides. It's their job to wake up. All right. You can't hit the snooze button. You can't wake other people up for them. It's your job to just be you, shine that light and lead by example. So I hope this is war. And like this is Aries season now. Mars is going to go into Cancer. It's going to be the first planet to complete the apocalypse conjunction 2020. So think about that. Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, Mars. Out of all four of those planets, Jupiter and Saturn, Aquarius, Pluto's still in Cap, Mars is going to be the first planet. So think about that, because many of us have already predicted that there would be false flag events to take our guns, and they're already pushing for gun control. So when Mars goes into Cancer, it's war. It's war right now, but it's it's officially going to be recognized as war at the world stage, let's just say, even though it's all staged, let's just say. But other than that, yeah, the most important thing about this is you are not alone. And the purpose of this guild isn't necessarily just for you to find like-minded people who feed your confirmation bias. You're all connected by soul. And so this is all based off of the supernatural abilities you're awakening and activating. Last year, 2020, the beta test was all about awakening your abilities and finding your guild. Aquarius season came, you found your guild. You awaken your powers. This year is Alpha Overdrive. We're taking our newly awakened power, we're connecting with the guild, Avengers Assemble, and we are kicking ass and we are taking names. And like, deceptive narratives will be pushed out there. Oh, how could you say you're peaceful and you're love and light if you're kicking all this ass? And you have to kick that person's ass too, because they're using deceptive narratives on you. Be like, oh, this is how, motherfucker. Boom, boom, boom. Bap, 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 bap. Peace. That's how all you gotta do. You gotta put that love in your heart and show people. Show people better than you can tell them. And especially with these hands. It is what it is. Call in the goddess Kali, summon whatever gods you need to summon. You know what I'm saying? VR, you know what I'm saying? Shall we got Iron Man in the chat? So like, it's not a game. You need to move forward with your convictions. But this Aquarius chapter is going to remind you you're not alone. Okay. The Archangels has returned. I see Raphael in the chat. It's your boy Michael. Uriel is out here. Okay, shout out to Dolo. So at some point, you're gonna see the return of the Archangels. Like, we're all gonna reunite. We're gonna hold conventions. Like, the shit, this is real. It's real stuff, and it's not just real. It's true. And so this is where, you know what I'm saying. For those of you who haven't found your guild, like Scar, we are the $1 billion vibe tribe. Okay. And we are not really just random people who meet up on the internet. You know, if you're here, it's for a reason. And, you know, you are welcome to join this guild. I have the membership platform. Whether you join the membership or not, if you're $1 billion Vibe Tribe fam, you're $1 billion Vibe Tribe fam. I'm going to respond to the emails that I wasn't able to tonight in preparation for next week. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? By the way, concerning the membership, for those of you, thank you, Cassie, for those of you who personally, you know, are interested in the membership, I'm going to be offering, once again, everything on the membership free. I will go back to the exclusive for members who pay Taurus season. But I'm going to do Aries season for everyone free. I'm going to put all of the Oracle cards back. I'm bringing the series back now that we're here. And this is where I want to drop a very important announcement before we go back into, we're going to do a very quick, you know, mind exercise just to kind of connect as a guild, set an intention and release it. The intention that we want to release personally is that now that we know who we are, we're going to do a quick meditation. You know who you are, your super self, your alter ego, your higher self, your true self. I want you to envision that. And then all we're going to do is literally envision the vision of all of us as a guild, successful, okay, kicking ass and taking names. That's it. That's it. We're going to release it to the universe. And then in 6 months from now, that vision will be manifested. I promise you. I promise you. We have everything in place. So I'm going to explain the transits, but then after I explain the transits, we'll do the energy exercise. But before I do, I'd like to introduce to you. First of all, please refresh the page. If you haven't refreshed the page, I have a special link in the description box below. Okay. I've actually done this before. Shout out to Nikki Chula. All right. Someone send this to her. I can't reach out to her. Nikki, you know I love you. I always will love you. Holla at me. We gotta work again together. Shout out to Candace, Beyond the Veil Tarot. Shout out to everyone who was a part of my team when we started 2017. I don't know if, for the day ones will remember when Mystical Illuminations was mobbing. Like, we actually had a team of readers, and we had Janice Gabriel, we had Sharon, we had Karen. So, you know, I went back to school and I decided to kind of scale down and just focus on myself. Well, we back, y'all. The team is back, y'all. I told you we got the guild, son. I told you we got the guild, baby. Okay? Well, I'd like to invite you to Clear Sight Consulting. I have officially launched a consulting agency. For example, I'm not currently offering tarot right now, but I do have amazing tarot readers and Reiki healers and astrologers and fitness coaches and all sorts of walks of life that you want to look into. Holla at me. Let me just tell you right off the bat, I brought together the MFN Avengers and the X-Men. You looking at Professor X, baby. Okay. I don't know about you, but my team is legit. I want you to go check out that website. We got Jax Atlantis, we got Star Yari, we got Sharon Andrea. Yes. We got Aquarius Roberts. Yes, we got Aquarius Roberts. Yes, we got Gemini Brown. Okay, yes, we got the Neighborhood Hope Dealer. I know you see Marcy in the chat. We got her too. We got Blue Flame Integration. So go and check it out. You feel me? We got the team. We got Spiritual Bodybuilder. We got the Big Body High Priestess. We even got Cassie on the team. So as you can see, okay, the website is still in construction. I'm going to be adding profiles tonight and as we move forward. And thank you, Fiery. This team is powerful. I'm not going to lie. I don't know another team like the one we have out. I'm just going to be honest. And wait until I put out them ads. I'm going to put out some crazy ads like, yes, Malika, yes. Malika, you know I got your number. Text me, please. We need to talk. You getting a contract ASAP. But yeah, other than that, see, we about to have a professional psychiatrist on board. It's a wrap. So like, there you go. Let's go. Like, this is very important because this is really my opportunity to live up to my North Node North Node Aquarius, where I want to build a network of people with gifts and talents. You yourself watching also may be interested in joining this team, and you are very welcome to. I'm going to make a special video for those who are willing to join, and I'm going to send a special email. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a special show where, every month we'll have 3 or 4 contestants. It's going to pretty much be like American Idol. And if you want to join our team, we will have special guest judges and you will perform for all of us live. You're going to share a horoscope and you're also going to read the judges. And if you get 2 out of 3, you gang, you part of the team. You're going to get, you go and join. So, it is what it is. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. And, yeah, so for those of y'all who want to join, stay tuned. I'll make a special video for the exact email to send all of this to. But other than that, please show some support. For those of you who really want to take a look at the services, check them out. I'm going to be updating the website once again. You're going to see more profiles as I add them, and we're definitely a growing team. So yeah, I'm so excited. This is really what we're going to be rocking with moving forward. Please make sure you add the YouTube channel Mystical Illuminations, because this is my other YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link to that in the description box in the edit below. Let me see if I can get that. So this YouTube channel is going to be where you'll see everyone on the team, put in very exclusive videos and content. Let me see if I can get the actual link to the page. Make sure you subscribe to that so you can stay tuned. But I'll make sure to put videos there too. There we go. Shoop. So yeah, we'll keep updated with more updates. I just wanted to officially launch this during the full moon. And yeah, y'all show them some love. And yeah, other than that, yeah. Someone asked, any graphic video artists here? Um, Honestly, shoot me an email because I want to work with graphic artists at least a month. Any graphic artists who want to collaborate on designs for merchandise and shirts, holla at me. I'm definitely down to work with every single one of you. So other than that, I am still on high vibe. Personally, I am more interested. David and I are gonna focus more on shooting skits. So you're not really gonna see too much updates on High Vibe, but I'm still a High Vibe fan. If any of you want to actually also book a reading, I'm available. We do consultations on High Vibe now too, so you can book one there too. Other than that, though, Monica, thank you. This is very exciting. What we're gonna do, especially, is throw once a month as a team. We're going to throw once a month seminars. Every month, I'm going to do the monthly astrology horoscope. I wanted to do it today, but I got caught up with moving. So I'm going to aim to do our first event the 3rd Saturday or the 4th on Sunday of April. That one will be free. Everything moving forward will probably be like $24.99, and it's going to be 3 speakers, 2 guest speakers. That'll be a surprise, and then I'll do the monthly astrology horoscope. The theme for Aries season is Guild Wars, so I'm going to go more into who are you in Guild Wars, what based on your sign, and what to expect. It'll be a monthly astrology horoscope. Aries season is going to be free. I'm going to have the ticket sales for that, and I'll have 2 special guest speakers. And we'll do this once a month. Soon we'll be able to have physical retreats, okay? And we'll be able to actually, do events as a team, and we're bringing that manifestation. We're taking action now. But other than that, yeah, woo. This was awesome. If we look into the transits, all right, moving forward, and concerning this nature of this Libra full moon, I think it's amazing that we had this 8 degrees and Uranus is 8 degrees in Taurus. And so, concerning that aspect of this, right? It really does a whole lot of service to understand how many of this is innovating. It's very significant that the 8-degree moon in Libra, King Kunk's 8-degree Uranus in Taurus. Ow! And we had the most important part of this full moon is that Venus was a part of the 8-degree conjunction. So a brand new cycle with Chiron here is talking about true love. And many of you for so long have dealt with relationship constructs and fear that you had to confront that may not have worked and is really just going to start working, mainly because you had to go through the vulnerabilities of your own ego to resolve, so that through this cycle you can now actually, it's not going to really just magically happen because there's action necessary, but like this is going to take that aspect of what you're healing and now show you how it's a power instead of a weakness. And so shout out to Archangel the Angel who pulled the 2 of Cups. This cycle is going to really, 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 really surprise a lot of you. And a lot of that is the Uranian aspect. This is going to be so unpredictable. And, this isn't so much about romance. So this doesn't have to play out romantically. But each and every single one of you watching this is breaking through definitively from now until the new moon in Taurus for love. This is going to now come into Venus in Taurus and Uranus, and it's going to manifest love at first sight. It's just a bunch of really weird, crazy unions. Once again, this is going to happen like in 2 weeks. For that new moon, that will be Oh, no. The new moon in Aries. Sorry. So when we step into Taurus season, so the new moon in Aries is going to start that new cycle as well after the full moon. The full moon is going to, from the full moon to new moon in Aries, it's going to set up relationship contacts to where anyone relevant you're meant to move forward with before that new moon in 2 weeks. It's going to start happening. It's going to start forming. You're going to start meeting new friends. You're going to start really, you know what I'm saying? So many new friends, devils are forming. Okay. So really keep that in mind. Don't try and figure out too much. By the time that new moon cycle starts, it's definitely going to push a very, very interesting aspect of starting this new cycle with everyone who has been set up in your path coming into that gauntlet. So yeah, this is definitely super exciting, especially because now that we're stepping into the second decan of Aries, the first decan of Aries was for you to take actions to realize, holy crap, I'm awake. I'm awakened. I'm awakened. Like now you're not just and comment a fire sign emoji if this applies to you. You're not just having synchronicities now. Now with the knowledge of Aquarius, you're predicting synchronicities. You know when they're about to happen. You know how to use your power. You're using your power, and it's a lot more on sync. It should still feel like you're a beginner, because by the time we reach this point next year, you've kicked so much ass. You're taking your book like, oh, look, these are all the names of the asses I've kicked. I have like 300 pages. Trust me, B. Y'all right now, you're feeling yourself right now. You're like, you know, I'm gonna kick 10 people's ass. You don't even know you about to kick 5,000 asses by Cancer season. Right now, you're like, oh, okay, I just awake. I'm gonna just kick 10 people's asses right now. And then by Gemini season, you done kick like 1,000 people's asses, and it's like, am I a monster? What kind of monster am I? Look at my name of asses I've kicked. And especially for those of you who feel you're compassionate, like, nah, I'm not even an ass kicker like that. Like, I'm just doing this for self-defense. You're gonna have a body count. I'm just letting you know. All of the asses will be kicked. So yeah, this first decan with pussies on the payment, fellas. This first decan was honestly just for you to step into your power. The second week coming up ahead, moon in Libra to moon in Capricorn, is the social expression of a contextual receptivity of the expression of your power. Not see, everything up until now was you using your power and you seeing individually. Now you're using your power, and the context is socially with other people seeing your power like, oh shit, he's awake. Oh wow, he's awakened. Before it was, oh shit, I'm awakened. Now other people are like, oh shit, he's awakened. And soon all of y'all will be like, oh shit, we're awakened. So like, this is going to happen super fast. It's going to be also super uncomfortable, because many of you are going to go from, you know, hearing thoughts a little bit to hearing thoughts on full blast. And that's just an example. And now this process is the process of balancing through the moon in Libra, taking the excess and now finding ways to like level this so that you can integrate that into your living and into your beliefs and into how you see and move forward. So yeah, it's definitely very, very, very beautiful, because this will also help you see more through the psychological, ways that dark forces use individuals, weak-minded people, to get at you too. For example, you know, if you're dealing with people who are exceptionally pissed off at the stuff you believe, when you never even ask them for their opinion, that's a demon. And I don't want to disrespect the demon clan. That's someone who is very much so possessed. Okay. You have to look at the uncharacteristicness of the behavior. If that person was minding their own business and you keep coming over to them and shoving your beliefs down their throat, that's different. They're minding their business and you're talking to them about how you don't like masks, or how, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, don't take the vaccine. Don't take the vaccine. Then they're going to get fucking mad. But if you're minding your own business, you feel me? And like you didn't even know that person existed, and you're just expressing your own ideas. And you know, someone who you don't even know is like really angry. That person's possessed. That person is deliberately being used to antagonize you. So there's several tools for this. This is my stick blaster. I can energy blast someone in the face. I prefer to physically hit it with this, but I don't want to, knock off any of the stones. But like, yes, there's ways to do this. Listen, Chiron is in Aries. Please do not be out here trying to talk with these demon possessed fools. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. This is Guild Wars, baby. We're not moving around solo anymore. We're an integrated network, and people are dropping like flies out here. They're not dying from a virus. If they're not getting shot, if they're not dying from mysterious causes, then not all the deaths are being reported. So please understand, do not be out here trying to talk and make peace with demon-possessed fools, because these people will take advantage of your kindness just to deceive you like this, where you don't do this in war. The deception with Neptune and Pisces is, if I can get these warriors to believe that this is not a war setting, they will sleep on the battlefield and we will slaughter them while they're asleep. That's what's happening. Neptune and Pisces is putting so many people to sleep. You have so many people still trying to, drip out in swag. They're still trying to look cooler than the next person. They're still trying to buy the latest appliances, as if people are not dying from fucking viruses, as if people are still not starving from food shortages. It's the pathology and the illusion of what these monoliths and these programs and these corporations literally have to spend millions of dollars to put so that they can affect you, literally influence with influencers, and affect you with a narrative and an illusion in a world that you're not really in. Most of y'all are not even here. Pisces moon, what's up? Pisces sun, what you Andromeda, where you would most of y'all not even here, and you're realizing that. And you're realizing that you sold yourself short because you refuse. Oh, shout out to Empress High Priestess. I am about to play her song. Empress High Priestess dropped a banger. So before I leave, we gonna rock out to that. Y'all better, I'm about to put the link to that. She done murdered that. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. That's my favorite song right now. But other than that, okay, really be on the lookout, because you're definitely stepping more than ever into this facet. Let me just go back. You're definitely stepping more into this facet of your power that's definitely more than ever set to realistically open up so many more opportunities with your willingness to stand firm in the face of effery, in the in the face of effery, in the face of MFers talking ish. This is so very important, because you want to be very careful about how much attention you give to people who have no substance outside of their desire to have clout or look cool, which, you have grown men and women still wanting to look cool and have clout. You idiots are adorable, I swear to God. But other than that, it's very, very important, because a lot of people will hit you with rhetoric rather than hitting you with any facts, and more just about how they feel about certain things, which once again really have nothing to do with anything. And if you believe it, you'll let people who peer pressure you with nothing but their own stupid rhetoric get away with doing that. And we're not doing that. Okay, so trust me, you're an individual, and that's not really a good thing to be in this day and age, where people want to phase out your existence and put you in a box and label you as a part of their own agenda. Especially if you're part of this guild, you're a rebel fighting against that. And so you have our energetic protection. Call on any of us if you have to. And, the next major transits moving forward is the third decan activity of this new moon Aries that will definitively start this cycle. And so as you connect with your guild, the reason why these are a part of your soul tribe is that your personality and energy draws out more of their energy. Your subconscious does not shut down and feel like it cannot trust that individual. That's a sign that someone is not your soul tribe. That's a sign that you need to throw up them hands and exercise somebody, or pray. Throw up them prayer hands and do them prayers. Okay, so be very mindful, because you're going to be meeting with people whose superpowers respond with yours and vice versa. The synchronicities that you see with them Furthermore, their path and confirm answers and the synchronicities they see for you confirm their answers. It's just you're not going to be talking to people and they're not going to be like, oh, I saw a synchronicity for you. They're just going to be talking to you. And they may not even know that they're giving you a synchronicity. You need to pay attention. This is how you're going to be able to identify who your soul tribe is. But this is very important for those of you who don't know who your guild is. You have to know who you are first, and that's what this Aries season is 100%, encompassing. And since we also are getting ready to ground all this fire in Taurus, get ready for huge breakthroughs in income and grounded, sensual, physiological sensitivity through your clairs to information. We're going to have some of the greatest upgrades in all the clairs. Everyone's clairs is going to be on point. Everyone's about to get the clairs. That has to be like a movie. Meet the clairs. That's hilarious. But other than that, and the only other thing that I have to say is thank you all for rocking with me as long as you've done. I feel like this year I'm going to be more in a position to give back, and that's really what I plan to do. And this live is definitely going to be uploaded. I mean, as it always is, so you'll be able to access this after. And other than that, many of you are going to unlock a new facet of your own ability with this full moon. The sun, Chiron, and Venus is a spark through the authenticity of your heart of the transmutated raw original quality of the essence, the primordial essence of your power. And so the moon in Libra has polished that through 6 signs to actually give it form, to actually, express this from your spirit, out your mind, into your physical body. What does that mean? Before you go to sleep tonight, you are going to have a breakthrough moment, especially because we're hyper accelerating the process with this ritual we're doing, that is going to incorporate the next step forward of how to more express all of your abilities. This expression is going to coincide with your connection to relevant soulmate counterparts, whether it's friends or romantically. And this is what's going to lead you into Aquarius season, where every single season, more of this sentence, more of this next step is put together. So we're going to experience this after every full moon cycle. This is that first full moon cycle of the Aries season. And from now, before the new moon in Aries, this is definitely going to very powerfully push you forward so that by the new moon in Aries, you already got the next step, and that's what you make the next step with. Everything's going to happen super fast over the next 2 weeks, and you just need to stay centered into yourself. Whenever you get worried or you're feeling negative, center yourself in who you are and then move forward once again. Other than that, let's do this ritual. What we're going to do is we're going to envision in your mind's eye you as your super self, your higher self, you at your greatest self. What is that vision of you? Boom. Wow, that was nice. If you saw synchronicity, that's what's up. And now that you've done that, I want you to now envision you as your super self in a room, an environment with everyone else in this live chat with their super selves. And I want you to envision all of us either, connecting our energy, holding hands, anything to represent that. This is Neptune and Pisces. This is Jupiter and Aqua. We're connecting through imagination, the astral realm portal of imagination collectively. And now I want you to envision all of us setting our intent and putting our hands up and lightning pulling together. And it's like a huge lightning blast that we're all putting up to the universe. And we're releasing our intent together to meet and to also manifest our individual intentions. And we release them. So once I end the broadcast, that lightning bolt, that collective lightning bolt, is going to manifest as a strike of an epiphany and insight individually. So that lightning bolt, we just collectively put in energy. The universe is looking at all our energy as one collective energy. It's not looking at us individually. We just put up our energy collectively, right? I'm gonna end this broadcast. That collective bolt is going to strike down and hit everybody, and we're all individually going to manifest that as an epiphany for the next step. Boom. It started raining where Shaman is. Amazing sign. Be very, any synchronicities that you see, please comment here in this video, because that will connect all of us. Like it'll have something to do. Since we did this collectively, now the synchronicities we'll see will connect us to. And other than that, may you all be blessed. This is beautiful. Going to spend the rest of the day updating the consulting website. So make sure you hit that up. Dolo just went live. Make sure you hit him up. Shout out to Archangel Uriel or Angel Uriel. And other than that, y'all stay blessed as always. I'm going to bring more updates about the team and the content that they may be putting out, and I'll also interview some members too, so you can get to know them. But y'all stay blessed as always. And until to close out, I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna put the link to it in the description box below as well. Oh shit! Oh stop! Oh. I'm assuming you're Aries because this is some Aries music for sure. Bitch, I'm a star. You know who I am. I am the one. Fire. Oh. This is Aries music like a motherfucker, Joy. Straight up. This is that shit you work out to? I do what I want, bitch. Yep. I'm hot as the sun, bitch. I got the figure of God. I got that. Whoop. There you have it, y'all. Make sure y'all bump that. All right, y'all. See them, I run. Bam.